starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Justin Betty. We'll get to those stories in a moment, but first we are following a police situation near Pelican Estates in Rhinelander. We don't know much about what is going on right now. One of our staff members here shot this video showing at least a couple people being taken out of the woods in handcuffs. Again, this is a developing situation. We have a reporter just getting back from the scene. We'll keep you posted as we learn more. Breaking news tonight, the Wisconsin Department of Justice says a Marathon County Sheriff's deputy shot 2 people Friday evening. According to a DOJ release, it happened Friday night around 10:30. They say the deputy observed a vehicle parked in a car dealership near County Road WW in Maine, which he had tried to stop for a speeding violation. According to the release, the male driver then got out of the car and shot at the deputy, who returned fire, hitting both the suspect as well as a female passenger. DOJ reports both those suspects were then transported to the hospital, where they remain this evening. The deputy was not injured. That shooting remains under investigation. The Lincoln County Sheriff's Office is investigating a suspicious house fire reported early this morning. Homeowners reported the smell of smoke shortly before 5 a.m. and found the exterior wall of the house was on fire, with other smaller fires out in the yard. Law enforcement say the folks also noticed an unknown man trying to start their truck on fire. He fled once they saw him, but a sheriff's K-9 and her handler managed to track down the suspect to his house. He was then taken to custody on a preliminary arson charge. That case is still under investigation. Police say there is no threat to the community. Outside, Jeff, a hot one today.
Yeah, temperatures back in the mid, even upper 80s out there today. Here's UWSP, a beautiful campus for sure. Everything is very green right now. The sky is blue, but there are a couple of clouds out there this afternoon. But check out the temperatures. 87 in Wausau currently, 83 with Pack, 82 for Phillips. You get the idea. It's warm, it's a bit muggy outside, and we'll keep this trend going through tomorrow before we get some changes around here on Saturday. Lots of clear skies across the state. Again, the 8th day in a row with a picture just like this. But again, we're watching to the west of us right now. That's going to bring us some showers and storms late Friday after midnight and early Saturday as a cold front, and then be out of here by Saturday afternoon. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies to mostly clear skies. It is a bit hazy outside, muggy with low temperatures down near 60. Your full forecast is coming up. Justin.
Thanks, Jeff. The city of Rhinelander has a lot of history. Some of its historic buildings are still going strong. Others, not so much. But one old bar will soon get some new life thanks to its new owners. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson explains.
Mike Osterdahl always loved Rhinelander.
I've been coming here since I was 9 years old, but I moved up here when I was 17.
His life journey then took him all over the country, but he's come full circle.
I'm back again. I've been investing in Rhinelander.
He's investing with more than just money. Osterdahl remembers that when he was young, downtown Rhinelander was vibrant. He still sees the city the same way, but he wants to be a part of making Rhinelander even better. Today, Osterdahl and his business partner were putting siding on the old Sackett's Bar building. They bought the building last December. At first inspection, it was not where it needed to be.
Very rough shape. The building was in the rough shape. We had to put in all new electrical, did a lot of plumbing work, new flooring. It's beginning to look really nice in there.
They think it's making the whole downtown look better, too.
It's really making a whole difference of downtown.
A bar, a restaurant, and 6 apartments for rent. That's the vision the partners have in mind. They're hoping to have everything finished by the end of the year. 5 of the 6 apartments are finished. Mike decided to keep the name Sackett's, a nod to the past with a look to the future.
It's great. I can't wait to get everything up and going so that we can be more of a part of it.
Reporting for Newswatch 12, I'm Morgan Johnson.
That's good news there. The number of new COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin continues to rise, though not as sharply as they did in late July. Today, the State Department of Health Services reports 1,569 new cases. We're now averaging about 1,223 per day over the last week. Death numbers have now also started to rise, though still not the levels we saw over the winter. DHS reports 3 new deaths today. We're averaging about 5 deaths per day over the last week. DHS released a new graph today, which they plan to update once a month, showing the effects of the virus on vaccinated people versus unvaccinated people. It shows per 100,000 people in July, unvaccinated people were 3 times more likely to catch COVID-19, about 4 times more likely to be hospitalized with COVID-19, and roughly 10 times as likely to die from COVID-19 as people who are vaccinated here in Wisconsin. You can find the full numbers on the DHS website. The early vaccination campaign in the U.S. may have prevented over 100,000 deaths from COVID-19, according to researchers who created models based off the effectiveness of the vaccines. Study authors say nearly 140,000 deaths and 3 million cases were likely prevented as a result. A 5-hour standoff near the U.S. Capitol ended peacefully today when a man who claimed to have a bomb surrendered to police. Alice Barr has the latest.
After hours of negotiation, a man who claimed to have a bomb in his pickup truck surrendered to police today, bringing a peaceful end to a standoff that closed down much of Capitol Hill.
The driver of the truck told the responding officer on the scene that he had a bomb and what the officer said appeared to be a detonator in the man's hand.
Law enforcement officials telling NBC News the man said he had a propane tank in the cab of his truck, parked on the sidewalk just outside the Library of Congress, near the Supreme Court and the U.S. Capitol. Local and federal police officers quickly cordoned off the area. The library, the High Court, and several Capitol office buildings evacuated. Though with Congress in recess, very few lawmakers and staff were in the Capitol complex today. Investigators say they've identified the suspect, a 49-year-old man from North Carolina who was reportedly broadcasting live on Facebook, streaming a litany of anti-government statements. For a time, sources said he was using a dry erase board to communicate with the officers who surrounded him.
He gave up and did not resist, and our folks were able to take him into custody without incident.
The tense scene stirring up the fear and confusion of the deadly January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. With those images fresh in their minds, police taking no chances today in Washington.
In other news today, Stevens Point Mayor Mike Wiesa announced the resignation of an alderperson in the process to fill her vacancy. Tori Jennings resigned from her position as District 1 alderperson in Stevens Point. Wiesa says the remaining council members will choose from 4 options on how to select Jennings' replacement.
There's 4 options. 2 of them basically leave the seat vacant for a while. We don't want that. We need our alderpersons to represent the district that they're in, and this would leave the District 1 underserved.
Wiesa hopes the council will choose to appoint someone until next April, when the district would vote for a special 1-term alderperson. He says that's the lowest cost option that still allows the people of District 1 to most say in their city government. Common Council meet next Thursday, August 26th, to decide which of the 4 options they will choose. Attorney General Josh Kaul has good news for over 130 former employees of Semco in Merrill. Your settlement checks are on the way. The manufacturer suddenly shut down operations unexpectedly late in 2019, costing employees over $680,000 in lost wages and benefits. The settlement announced today is about $30,000 short of the original goal, which Kaul says is a big victory for blue-collar workers in the state that they came that close. Checks were cut in early August. Eligible employees should expect to see their piece of the settlement soon. The Oneida County Sheriff's Office and School District of Rhinelander's Community Education Program are co-sponsoring 2 DNR-certified hunter safety courses this month and next, along with 1 ATV safety course next month. They're designed to help reduce the potential for accidents, injuries, and deaths during those activities. They're designed for folks aged 12 and up, though anyone's welcome. Before class starts, students are required to obtain a DNR customer ID number by contacting the DNR. You can learn more and register online at the Rhinelander School District website. Today, the Green Bay Packers introduced a new history-inspired uniform. The new 50s classic uniforms seen here were inspired by the team's uniforms from the 50 through 53 seasons. The second time only in history they wore green and gold together. The uniforms are set to debut at Lambeau Field October 24th against Washington. The NFL's 3rd jersey program lets teams have this 3rd option that they can wear for up to 3 games per year over a 5-year period. It's a lot of work that goes into making sure Wisconsin's ecosystems and waterways are healthy. When we come back, we'll take a look at some of that work and the state of our water here in Wisconsin. But first, Jeff's in with your full forecast next on Newswatch 12 at 5.
Unlock a summer of possibilities in a new Chevy. Expand your options and your perspective. Find new summer adventures. Find new roads.
Make no monthly payments for 120 days on all Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Plus, get 2.49% financing when you finance with GM Financial and get $2,500 cash allowance.
Featherstone, unmistakably Featherstone, far from ordinary, right at home. You have dreams, make them reality. Featherstone, unmistakably, unmistakably, unmistakably Featherstone.
Have all the summer projects got you feeling like you are juggling more than you want? Maher Water Corporation can help you take one ball out of the mix. Just like taking a break to watch our athletes compete in Japan, this summer you can take a break and let us treat your water. So while you are rooting on the U.S., enjoy your American-made water. And to all the athletes representing our country, bring home the gold.
It's Slumberland's anniversary sale, but you get the gifts. Get a complimentary 4-night hotel stay at over 400 great hotels. Plus an extra 20% off when you spend $3,000 or more. You get more nights and more savings the more you spend. Get a 2-night hotel stay plus an extra 10% off when you spend just $1,000. So go ahead, get that new furniture and the trip.
Well, hello, Slumberland.
Buy more, save more, and get the trip. Now at Slumberland.
I sort of feel like Ron Burgundy doing weather in San Diego. Sunny and 80s out there again today for the 8th day in a row around here. A beautiful day across the area. We got one more of these on the way, followed by some changes late Friday into Saturday that will cool us off for the weekend and probably bring us a couple of thunder showers early on Saturday morning. Looking outside now, though, 84 humid degrees in Rhinelander, a southwest breeze barely at 6 miles per hour, and the dew point there at 61. Over in Wausau, it's 87 for you, a calm wind as well, so no breeze cooling you off there at all, and the pressure is falling just a bit there at the airport in Wausau. Everybody's having a warm day, right? Above average temperatures today from Anago to Wapaka to Phillips to Ladysmith. You get the idea. Again, we'll do this again tomorrow, and then some changes are on the way, as there is just a lot of heat across the Great Lakes, the Midwest right now, but that's a cold front, and a rather strong cold front at that, just now entering western parts of the Dakotas. That's moving our direction for late tomorrow night. I mean, like really late tomorrow night into early portions of Saturday, likely triggering a couple thunder showers around here as it goes by. Here's the trend though, so 84, so just like today, tomorrow, and then cooler but not cold, right? The average high being 77. We should do that Saturday, Sunday, Monday into Tuesday, maybe touching 80 briefly next week Tuesday, but overall temperatures near average now and less humid after tomorrow. And this thing is on, right? There's just no clouds across the area, or at least high clouds out there right now, or nothing on the radar. And off to the west though, here's our next system. So it's getting its act together. There's the low pressure. Here's the cold front. It's going to swing our way for tomorrow night. Here's the good news though. If you don't want any rainfall, it's a quick moving system. So it'll likely increase the cloud cover after midnight tomorrow, swing that cold front through early Saturday. The whole thing could be out of here by say noon Saturday with returning sunshine through the afternoon. So we'll see, but it looks like that's the track it's on right now. A very quick moving system now with some jet stream energy in there that's going to move our direction for later on tomorrow night into early parts of Saturday and give us a good chance for some rainfall. So here's Futurecast looking through today into tomorrow. So we'll call it increasing clouds throughout the day tomorrow, most likely about this time tomorrow evening. And then there is the front right there across parts of eastern Minnesota later on tomorrow evening. Here we are at 8:30 or so. And then that's going to swing through Saturday, but notice it's moving, right? So here we are about midday on Saturday, 6 a.m. early Saturday morning. By midday, it's out of here, and we'll get some sunshine back in the area. And also notice how it falls apart. It's not walking its way through during peak daytime heating, meaning thunderstorms, probably not so much, just a brief downpour or two across the area on early Saturday. And then it's out of here, and we could use the rain. So here's a drought monitor. Again, decades of drought across the west. Yellow, oranges, reds, all bad, very dry conditions. For us, though, we're doing okay across central, north central Wisconsin, but pretty much dry conditions all around us right now. And as you've heard recently in the news reports, parts of Minnesota in extreme drought right now. For us, though, the winds out of the southwest currently, that's also a problem too, because there is some smoke in the atmosphere. Now for today, it's way up there, about 10,000 feet. It'll make for a beautiful sunset tonight. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is mostly clear skies, some dense fog after midnight, with low temperatures down near 60. For tomorrow, it's Friday, lots of sunshine, but breezy. We'll call it increasing clouds through the afternoon. Highs just like today, up near 84. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow's our last dry day. And then Saturday, a couple thunder showers early, clearing afternoon. Sunday, beautiful, less humid, sunshine 77, and a couple more showers getting here late Monday into Tuesday of next week. Justin.
All right, thanks, Jeff. We mentioned this at the top of the show. There is a heavy police presence, the River Trail trailhead in Rhinelander. Here is some more footage. An eyewitness told us police were chasing a 4-door stand. Here it is. According to the eyewitness, there were 3 people in that car. One of them ran into the woods and tried to cross the Pelican River.
I heard the commotion and it's getting louder, so I thought, check it out. I'm walking back this way, and as I'm walking back, I notice this car here, it seems, and probably like 10 police officers drive past. So as I was coming down, I seen all the cops right here. They were in the woods looking for him. Came out of the woods about a minute later, somebody in custody.
Other eyewitnesses gave similar accounts. Nothing official yet, though, from the United County Sheriff's Office. This is still going on as we speak. We'll let you know as we hear more information. As our understanding of the natural world around us grows, programs like the Wisconsin DNR capitalize on newer technology to make better observations of Wisconsin's ecosystems. DNR experts say they measure surface water quality on a regular basis all across the state. Their goal is to then label lakes, streams, rivers as either healthy, impaired with a plan to place to restore the habitat, or impaired with no plan in place to improve conditions.
And we do this every 2 years. So every 2 years, we have a new set of information that we can assess. So this time around, I think we were able to assess about 2,000 waters, which is pretty great.
Brannick says around 80% of Wisconsin's surface waterways have been deemed healthy. We'll be right back.
Artist Christine Alfery believes that art should be as unique as the individual who creates it and collects it. Make an appointment to visit Christine's studio or visit online, nestled in your favorite chair, and find the perfect work of art to reflect your life and spirit.
This is Dave. He donates blood regularly. This is Mason. He was diagnosed with cancer at age 3 and received weekly transfusions. Mason is one of the many lives Dave has helped save. Jennifer started donating last week. Jeff just found out he'll need surgery next week. Neither Jeff nor Jennifer know it, but her blood will help Jeff get through his surgery. This is Lauren. She'll need a blood transfusion in 2 weeks. Will your donation save her life? Donate today. You'll save lives tomorrow.
You wouldn't pour OJ this way. And you don't have to pour paint this way either. Try Dutch Boy Platinum Plus paint in the twist and pour container with a built-in spout. Easy to hold, open, and pour. Right now at Menards, get 11% off everything, including Dutch Boy paint.
The new LDF Country Market in Lac du Flambeau offers families the freshest meats, produce, bakery, and groceries. Take a closer look and you'll find a smoke shop, beer cave, deli, and liquor all under one roof, with convenient fueling stations just outside. Add Native American arts and crafts, and you'll enjoy a unique, spacious shopping experience found nowhere else. Shop the new LDF Country Market today. Get what you need so you can get back to what you enjoy.
RM80 set sail for the Eagle River chain of lakes with Pirates Hideaway. This family experience is like none other in northern Wisconsin. Wood-fire pizza, ice cream, a tiki bar, and of course, the open water. So round up the crew and head over to Pirates Hideaway, where your summertime adventure awaits.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Summer typically brings more patients to the ER. Kids are home from school, folks are outside more, accidents happen. But this year, American Family Children Hospital is seeing a spike in intakes tied to a couple of very specific items. Newswatch 12's Georgina Fernandez explains.
American Family Children Hospital has been admitting at least one patient a week for the last 2 months with injuries tied to orbits, a bead that swells in water, and buckyballs magnets.
They seem to just fit well in mouths or nose or ears, as curious as kids are.
Similar toys have caused problems in the past. The brand Zen Magnus was recalled in 2013 after the CPSC stated they pose a risk of injury or death to children and teenagers.
Some will place them as magnetized fun nose rings or as earrings or as tongue rings on each side of the skin for each of those.
But these toys can quickly cause a concern if used inappropriately and could require surgery to remove from ears, nose, and stomachs, as they cause kids to choke or even suffocate.
They could potentially move back into their airway, causing difficulty breathing, or if swallowed, for the larger ones, could actually cause blockage.
Kennel says parents should pay close attention to what toys they let into the house and the potential risks they cause, as well as making sure teenagers know how to use them properly.
Reminding kids, if you see that they come home with one of these products, just making sure that they're aware of the risks and doing the best you can as a parent to encourage them to make smart choices.
In the Northwoods, Georgina Fernandez, Newswatch 12.
Now's the time to get a Ford built for you, by you. Pick your color, your wheels, and other available features specifically designed for your Ford. Want an F-150 with a 12-inch touchscreen, 400 horsepower in an Explorer, or a moonroof? You've got it. And now an additional $1,000 bonus cash on top of all public offers. See your dealer for a Ford built for you, by you. Build and order your select Ford today and get $1,000 bonus cash in addition to all public offers.
At Save More Marketplace, our expansive produce section features a large organic selection of the freshest fruits and vegetables. Get ready to fire up your grill with the finest cuts of Black Angus beef, USDA Prime, Wagyu ribeye, over 15 varieties of brats made in-house, and so much more. Our Scratch Bakery has fresh breads and custom cakes and design specialties for any occasion. Our deli has a great selection of meats, cheeses, and quick and easy meals. And with Save More on the go, we bring the freshness to you.
I think my teachers are really awesome. They're just so nice and willing to help with anything we need.
What I think everybody should know about the RVA is that it's not what you might think of as a typical homeschooling experience. It's very challenging.
Most people think that you don't get to talk to people if you're homeschooled, but it's the opposite of that.
It's flexible, but it offers each kid a chance to excel in subjects that they're good in, and it gives them extra support in the subjects that they need help in.
The RVA has changed my life by helping me prepare for college and encourage me to plan ahead for life.
Hello, Robbie Vina here for Woodland Creek Furniture. In addition to offering a large selection of made-in-America furniture, we also have hundreds of unique, one-of-a-kind pieces for your home or office. I travel the world searching for these original, rare, and individual pieces. It is my goal to help you make your home or office distinct, warm, and memorable. I invite you to walk through our showrooms. You will see unique furnishings, accent pieces, and decor unlike any other. Stop in today. Woodland Creek Furniture in Minocqua.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg presents Revisiting Creedence. Rocking the iconic catalog of CCR, one of America's all-time greatest bands. Saturday, September 11th. Outdoors, under the stars at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Celebrate the musical legacy of Creedence Clearwater Revival with Revisiting Creedence. Tickets just $30 in advance, 40 day of the show. Only at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg.
The American Dairy Association Northeast unveiled their 53rd annual butter sculpture in Syracuse, New York today. The year's theme is back to school, sports and play. You're gonna need milk for that. Here is the sculpture. It's a big one. The smooth sculpture features 800 pounds of butter, carved over 12 days by Jim Victor and Marie Pelton. Once the New York State Fair is over, the sculpture will be broken down and recycled to create renewable. There's lots of state fairs going on this time of year, and a lot of them have maybe not that big.
Recycled to create what? What were we going to say?
Renewable energy.
Oh, I thought it was going to go like on toast and stuff like that.
No.
You know, they had butter carving at the Lincoln County Fair last week, but it did not look
not that elaborate.
It wasn't quite like that. But for us, it would melt out there today. See my segue I
see what you did there.
See what I did there? Highs back in the 80s again today, and we'll do it again tomorrow. So here we go. Look at these temperatures. 89 Eau Claire, 84 Rhinelander, 82 for Mosinee. Very comfortable, but it is a bit humid outside. But these days are numbered as there are lots of 70s in our forecast beyond Saturday. Looking outside from space, 22,000 miles out there, lots of clear skies across much of Wisconsin and Michigan and really parts of Canada and Minnesota as well. But there is a cold front back off to our west, and it's getting its act together. There's an area of low pressure in there as well. That's going to come through here like Speed Racer, though, on early Saturday with clouds and a couple thunder showers, and then it should clear out by Saturday afternoon. We'll get a bit of a west gusty wind behind the front on Saturday. And then look at cooler, drier Canadian air gets in here Sunday to Monday with highs back in the 70s.
Certainly not cold, just a change from the heat and humidity we're seeing.
Back to where we're supposed to be.
That's not so bad. Yeah. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for joining us on News Watch 12 at 5. NBC Nightly News is next. We'll see you back here at 6 with more.